The very first time I heard about what I'm about to share with you was years ago. My friend needed a quick fix. We had just moved some files to a new storage bucket, but we wanted our old users to still be able to access the same file using the same URL. He took the domain logic to redirect requests to these new buckets. What amazed me about how he solved it was he implemented this logic at the edge, right from the domain request level, reducing the need for additional backend code or heavy backend infrastructure. That fascinated me honestly, but I didn't study it further back then, maybe because I haven't faced a similar challenge. But fast forward to today, I finally had the perfect use case for it. But before we get into the full details, hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on my latest posts and videos. In this project, I have a short domain and I wanted it to dynamically redirect users based on context. So if a user visits this URL, they should go to my production app on this URL. And if a user visits this URL, they should be redirected to this URL. And if someone visits the root URL, it should always redirect them to the main site. So that seems straightforward, right? But then comes the deployment question. Do I really need to spin up a new server for something this small? That is when it hits me. Cloudflare Workers could solve this with ease for me. Imagine you are running a promotional campaign with a short link like promo.me. You want people from Nigeria to go to promo.ng, but those in the US should go to promo.us and everyone else should go to promo.com. Will you spin up an entire server just for something this small? That is an overkill. But Cloudflare Workers can handle this instantly at the edge, and you don't have to worry about scaling or maintenance. Cloudflare Workers is a serverless edge deployment solution that offers several benefits. No need to set up or maintain a server. It runs directly on Cloudflare Edge network and it is fast and scalable. Redirection happens at the edge, making them blazing fast for users anywhere in the world. With just a few lines of code, you can handle all your logic. Here is the plan I came up with. I used Cloudflare to listen to requests on this domain. I needed it to check the first part of the URL for the production, and X for the staging, and T for testing. Redirect users to the appropriate destination based on the environment. If the root URL is accessed, it should redirect them to the main site. Setting this up was ridiculously simple, and here's what I did. In the Cloudflare dashboard, I created a new worker and pasted these scripts. Then in my dashboard, I configured the workers routes, this for this, and this for this, and this for this. I tested everything, and guess what? It worked perfectly. Here are my takeaways. Cloudflare Workers support multiple languages like JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, and Rust. But for my own setup, I use JavaScript and it works seamlessly with ES module syntax. So ensure your code is compatible if you are using JavaScript or TypeScript. And one thing I also noticed is that it's blazing fast. I believe the potential for Cloudflare Workers is huge. You can build quite a lot of things: URL shorteners, multi-environment routing, create lightweight custom API, and so much more, just with minimal effort. So if you are looking for a lightweight, scalable way to handle your tasks like dynamic routing, custom API, and other edge-based logic, I highly recommend giving Cloudflare Workers a shot. Let me know in the comment section if you have used Cloudflare Workers before, or if you have any question about my setup. Ireo.